Hey, love bugs, it's Roslynn back at you again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time talking about my channel, much love to you and welcome into my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. As always, thank you so much for the love and support. As always, truly, truly, truly a blessing, and it's truly appreciated. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and you have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacts your life and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are uplifting, insightful, or just give you a good vibe, you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through some trying times at the moment and just needing spiritual guidance or confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give it a thumbs up, like, and also share on the social media favorites wherever you see fit. As always, thank you so much for the love and support. It is truly appreciated, and I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. I'm still listening to the same meditation music in the background. It's by Simply Hypnotic, 432 hertz positive energy, miracle healing frequency, and calm and positive mind. And the video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101. Heyokas parallel universe of self is coming together to in tune to the warrior of evolution. It was like I was listening to Feel Good off of IG last night, and it was like totally relatable of the things that I've been getting from the insight of it's just like the more you have cleared out from the fogginess of illusions, you're allowing yourself to move forward, and when you're allowing yourself to be open to the universe to receive the insight that you truly need to navigating, it's like your truth is giving you that compass. It's like if you've been with me for a while, I've said it before, it's like there's different elements of you, and it reminds me of that movie. I'm a big Jet Li fan. I love Jet Li. It was a movie called The One. If anybody has ever seen that, I mean, it's just like so many movies that are out there. It's like life imitating art, imitating life, and there's like parallel universes of you. It's like a multiverse of different things that's taking place in your life, and it's like the more you're thinning out from what was, it's just like clouding your judgment, it kept you distracted, you'll start getting more insight about yourself. There's something that feel like a deja vu moment, or there'll be certain things that you're in certain places like, why am I getting these these downloads like that? Because it's like the more you're steering away from a sleeper or a oppressor or just anything that was attached to you that is no longer needed, you'll start getting clarity from certain things that may not make sense at that moment, when it's just like it's just like different flashes. And it's like when it's affecting you, is going through heavy transition, it's making you want to go in way more in hermit mode, allowing yourself to stay focused on yourself, even when it feels like it's gut wrenching and hard to do. Something is guiding you towards that way for you to be able to pay attention to what is being placed in your way. Allowing yourself to be open is allowing your gift switch to pop up. Like there's a lot of switches that we have that could not come in all at once. I don't know if it's just because we're in our spiritual, we're spiritual beings in our human suit. So it's just like when we're just automatically in that spiritual being, we can have like almost 1,000 gifts and be okay with it. But when you're in that suit, you can't take that. I don't know if it's like a potent capacity of something you can go overload to make. That's just my opinion about it. You had to go through certain things that you had to face. You had to be able to accept. You had to let go. Cutting cords, because there's so much energy that we have consumed that wasn't even nurturing to us, and there's sometimes you're blessed, hey, you don't got a whole bunch of nurturing things, but there was something that had to put that signal into you like a beacon like, hey, there's certain things you need to know about yourself. You need to find that deeper core of the meaning of yourself, your purpose, what your understanding. Whatever you're being placed to do is not going to be easy. So it's just like everything that was done in that different parallel universe is like it's like you're clearing that slate for that. Like whatever they're doing, in this situation, because a lot of times you'll get that feeling like you're so detached away from your life. You're not having the same interest. You don't have that same motivation, that spark for certain things is just like, it lost your interest. And there's a lot of different transitions that's taking place. So it's just like different ways you'll start seeing stuff. Like it's just like a glitch. You'll start seeing glitches at times. It's like, the universe is wanting me to talk about those different things, because it's like, you'll be more intrigued about certain things. It could be something that somebody talked about that you're like, hey, let me go check that out, or and it seems insightful for you, or something that you would want to engage in to find out the deeper meaning of whatever that discussion is being on. Or there are certain things that will move. It's like you are able to manipulate time and different things. It's just like within the changes of the weather, they're telling me to be able to say that you'll know between the weather. Is like you could be outside in nature and say certain things, and it can be, it feels good outside, and all of a sudden you say something and you're trying to get clarity. All of a sudden that spiritual chill will come towards you, and all them daggone, you'll start seeing a whole lot of wind just picking up, like it just came out of nowhere. Or the times where you feel like you're having a download in a sensory. It's like the sensories are changing within you. And it's like when the rain comes, it's just like you start feeling purified, and it's just like the different changes is taking place in the earth, depending on, what kind of empath you are. It could be an animal, nature, mother of earth, all those different situations. Depends on how it affects you with who who you're labeled as, or what category you're in for those different things. And there's something changing with you. You may not be able to pinpoint exactly what's taking place, but you feel that big shift that's taking place in your life. You'll start seeing a lot of things that you weren't able to see before, and something will pop off, and it's like been there that whole time. It's like, how come I wasn't able to see this before? You didn't have that insight that you had for you to be able to see it. It's just what if it it was at that time. So you're going through different directions, as long as different levels, and you're starting to you're starting to read more into or being guided more into your intuition, into your intuitive. You're allowing yourself to make the best decisions for your life, because at times, we go through so many different things and it may feel heavy. So you're just like, dang, am I making the right decision? Anything that gives you peace after you have done something in a huge, transition, that was the best bet for you. And there's a lot of times where you feel very like apprehensive on what you want to say about certain people, even if it's somebody that you have known for a long period of time. All of a sudden they don't feel like they're trustworthy or not. So all these different things was taking place. And like I was talking about the movie The One, I forgot the lady who's she played in different movies that I really like. I forgot the woman who he was married to, but it was so many different sides of him. He was like a goofy person, and then he was like a serial killer or something like that, and then he was a different person. But there was so many different people that was in his life. There's still in that connection with the people that he was with, and I think that was his wife or something. And then the next thing it started changing, changing timelines and stuff like that. So it's just like stuff like this actually happens. People weren't really feeding into it when it was talking about like the Matrix and stuff like that going on, the Sixth Sense, Seven Signs and stuff like that, Devil's Advocate. I've seen different things. People used to think I was crazy when I felt like it was like my job felt like a devil's den. I'm like, man, I need to stop working here. There's a whole bunch of daggone demons running around here. People looking at me like, you okay? I said, I've seen people's face morph. Like that mess wasn't cool. Anybody ever seen Devil's Advocate? And they were in there, trying on clothes and stuff like that. And then next, the black chick don't put her clothes on and the face got distorted. He's like, it's time for me to go. He's like, then we go all emergency exit. I'm going to the left. And it's just different things that have been placed that Easter egg has been placed for you to be able to pay attention. It's like me and my friends used to have deep conversations about different things, especially when it came to movies and stuff like that. And I said, people start feeling some type of way saying, oh, this didn't exist and that didn't exist. Like different people, like cyborgs and stuff like that. You never know. Or, aliens and stuff like that. Don't feel, and I always used to tell people, within the world's creation, just because you don't see it don't mean it don't exist. There's a lot of things that be covered up in the world that they try to make sure they don't start off a whole world panic, especially like that stuff like Armageddon and 2012 and all that junk, just stuff going on. Or when it talks about the people that are like werewolves, there's people that have some kind of I forgot what it is, an issue where they have hair growing all over their body, or different people that are anemic that can't be in the sunlight, that like their skin will, they can't be in a situation like that holds all characteristics of being like a vampire and stuff like that. So all these different things are coming unfolded to where, so many different things is being faced. There's so many different things that's been laying in that darkness, and stuff is just starting to pop off. And it's just like a whole list of, celebrities that's just been passing away. I know it was like a rapper that was back in the day with Bad Boys. He just passed. What was it, day before yesterday? Scottie Pippen's first son just passed away today. And was it Mark Wahlberg and his mom, Donnie Wahlberg's mom, passed away over the weekend. I'm like, Lord, let me just stay off of daggone social media, because it's just so much going on in the world that is taking place. There's so many huge transitions that's going around, and it's like it's changing within the atmosphere, the frequencies, even what is it called, the Schumann Renaissance, something Renaissance Schumann or whatever it is. It's like your vibrations is making you tired. You can't sleep like you used to. For the last 2 nights, I have not really been sleeping. I went to bed this morning at 5:00 this morning, and I woke up at 9:45. I was just a little bit upset, because I have not been able to sleep. I've been battling headaches after headaches after headaches, because these heavy downloads is taking place, and it's allowing me to see stuff. And it's just like, wow, okay, this is really taking place. And it's just like, there's different things that's taking place in your life. That's why so much heaviness is trying to get you to focus on the distractions, bringing people in your life that they know that is not going to be good for you, or different things is being shown to you to see if you're going to give into your weaknesses, or you're going to allow yourself to separate. It's like, even from people that you may miss, they come back into your life, just to come wreck shop again. Universe comes and bring those different things in to see if you're going to move past it, or you're going to allow yourself to get fixated on this distraction. Or there may be different things that's taking place where people have hurt you, and then all of a sudden now you're starting to see the transition of karma vibrating on them heavy. They're going through now their road of reflecting and projecting and coming in tune with that. And you'll start seeing different stuff like that. And they always tell you, don't mock stuff like that, regardless of what people did to you. Do not laugh, because it's like, whatever they're done to you, if you sit up here and celebrate on their struggle, you're no better than that person. You just send prayers towards, all those different people. Because like I've said, and I keep on saying, a lot of us are moving forward and having that courage to face our burdens, to face our wounds, our pain, the trauma, whatever we have gone through. And it's not easy. It brings up a whole bunch of emotions. Your emotions may be really heavy. Like everything that's going on in the world, where these people are, children getting wiped out, by all this stuff that's going on. It's just like racial issues, especially when it comes to, law enforcement and stuff like that. There's so many different things that's going on in the world that is just like, when I only can watch it for 5 minutes, and I already have to go watch me a whole 2 hours of positive videos just to make me have a happy cry, because it's just, I guess it's just with our energy. We don't like to see people being in diversity. You can't tolerate the drama. It's like, I remember I used to be that type of person that loved watching Maury. It's like the decisions, the answer came in, you are not the father. I can't watch stuff like that. And like, dang, if you going through these situations, you don't know who your baby daddy is or your baby mama, something wrong with you. You need to go sit down somewhere, go read a book or something. and all those different things that, attracts about, all that drama. I can't stomach it anymore. So you're going through all these different things to where you are, it's just like it's like a Tetris. When I'm seeing it, I'm trying to explain this the best way I know how to give it a description of what's going on. But you're going through different days of the norm in parallel universe, but then you're also coming in together at this time to be able to get you towards the evolution of what we are standing for. You're going through the things that a lot of people have not made it all the way through yet. You're going through constant battles with yourself, with your past, with your hurts, your pain, other people and their vibrations on top of that, while you're dealing with everyday struggles on situations. And I mean, that you a badass. You can go through that. I mean, even though it can be very frustrating, but it's just like you have to constantly keep reminding yourself there's something positive that's going to come out of this world storm of issues that's going on with you within the world. Different things is taking on in the world that is just becoming overbearing, and it really is. But it is just like, you have to brace yourself, because it's just like you're being prepared for something. You know what I'm saying? You really prepare for something. We don't know what it is. It can give you that heaviness. It remind me of the movie, I don't want to say The Reaping, but I've been like, a lot of times it's like when I'm just sitting up here being in thought, it start reminding me of different movies that I've always been guided to watch. And it's always, about those apocalyptic movies. I love, what is it? Like I was just talking about Matrix, the one, and that was not apocalyptic, but it's just, the things that we deal with, these different stimulations that's going on, simulations, that's what I meant to say. Like The Devil Inside, Devil's Advocate, Vatican Tapes, The Unholy. I just watched that one. That was a pretty good movie. It just threw me back, because stuff like that happens nowadays. The Seventh Sign, with Demi Moore in it, Premonition. All these different things is like whatever your interest is. With mine, it's always movies. So it's like when I'm being drawn to watch a certain movie, it's like, what's the subliminal that you're trying to get me to face, and different things is telling you to face, what you're scared of the most. Allow yourself to heal where you need that healing at. Allow yourself to know things are going to unfold better than you ever imagined. Allow yourself to be, present in your patience, and allow things to trust the process. And that's the really the real challenging parts, especially if you're dealing with a lot of different things in your life that you are so ready to close doors on, and these things is just helping you out to where you need to be. It's distracting you. Well, it's not distracting you, but it's helping you detach from what's no longer needed in your life. And it's going to help you heal and become so much stronger than you ever imagined. So I hope this has helped you. I know I've been having a lot of different visions about seeing different people, and it was like, I see myself, and then when I get the vision, I see different things of me. Like, I'm the same person, but it's like I'm doing different. I could be a doctor in one, and then be a punk rocker in the other one, and and a laboratory scientist right here, and then all of a sudden you just come all together, and I'm like, God, dog, how y'all gonna fit all up in here? And I'm still trying to just maintain on being me. So it's just like, when I saw that, I'm like, oh, okay, so there's different sides of us that has unfinished business from different parallels, as well as past life experiences as well. And all these have to merge into one to be able to clear that whole slate from that path, because it's like we're all on that same one. If that's understandable, if you can understand that, we're all on that same path, but when in different parallel universes, it's like it's the same duty, but it's just like different scenarios. Is that we're all having the same job, but it's a different if you're running from your issues in one life, and you're having problems struggling to face certain things, or there are certain things that you want to ignore. That's basically what I'm talking about. But it's going on in different parts of the universe or whatever. is coming to help us clear that slate from all those different things, so this can come to a close. It's going to complete close. And the reason why things are coming at you so heavy, because they need you to be distracted. Basically, they need you to be distracted, because these are also a test, but it's also something that they don't want you to stumble up on. So it's like a need to know basis. So that's pretty much all I know. But let me go ahead and give a post notification shout out. It's crazy. I'm just talking about multiverse and girls named Multiverse. Welcome to the fam. I don't know if I welcomed you yet. Stephen White, Brian Dodry, Jacqueline Jeffries, and Ibra Sek, and like Mala Peterson. I hope I pronounced your name right. I forgot. I apologize if I did. If I didn't, like and subscribe, hit this notification bell, drop a line, share, tell somebody about the channel. Anytime you want to get in touch with me, I do leave my contact information in the description box below. I hope whatever you're trying to manifest into your life, it comes so much bigger and better than you ever imagined. It comes sooner than you expected it. Even through social distancing, make sure you give out love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know, all those things to really take somebody a long way. And I will see y'all on my next video. Much love. Peace.